Hi, today I'm going to show you how to work with vectors. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to find the angle in between two vectors. Now, imagine you have vector u and vector v connected at a point with an angle in between. Let's call it theta. There's an equation that helps solve these problems, and it looks like this. That's vector u times vector v equals the magnitude of vector u times the magnitude of vector v times cosine of the angle. Now, what we're looking for is the angle. So what we need to do is isolate it in this expression. And how we're going to do that is by getting rid of everything we don't need. We do this by division. And what you do on one side, you must do to the other. Do to the other. These cancel. The new expression is u times v over the magnitude of u times the magnitude of v equals cosine theta. And this is the expression we will be using. Now, say you're given an example problem, and it looks like this. U is vector 2, 2, negative 1, and vector v is at 5, negative 3, and 2. Now all you need to do is start plugging it in. When you multiply vector u and v together, you multiply the numbers together. So 5 times 2 is 10, 2 times 3, negative 6, 2 times negative 1, negative 2, over the magnitudes. Now, in case you forgot what a magnitude is, think back to the Pythagorean theorem. Say you have two vectors, and you need to find the distance in between them. Distance equals magnitude. So say you have a and a b and a c. Remember, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So a squared plus b squared to the square root equals c. That's the same thing. Mag equals square root of the vector. So when you take the square root of the first vector, let's use v for example, we do 5 squared plus negative 3 squared plus 2 squared. Multiplied by, don't forget that these are multiplied, not added, 2 squared plus 2 squared plus negative 1 squared equals cosine theta. Now, all we need to do is simplify this. 10 minus 6 minus 2 equals 2. And on the bottom, we have square root of 38 times square root of 9. This equals 3 to the square root of 38 equals cosine theta. Now, in order to solve this, we're going to need to find the inverse of the cosine. This is done simply by entering in your calculator cosine inverse and whatever's on the other side of the equation. Now, if you take the inverse cosine of 2 divided by 3 times 38, you should get 88.99. That's 88.99. 89.99 degrees. Or, if you'd like, you can round to 89 degrees. And this is your final answer. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped you, and please visit the comment section for any suggestions.
Turn all of the lights on.